I'm Kurt, and I'm with Bangert Inc. And today we're starting a series with, introducing you to our staff. And today I have Mike Baio with me, and he's one of our most experienced people. And so we're going to ask Mike a few questions to get to know him a little bit. Welcome, Mike.
Welcome. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit, how long have you been working with construction software?
Construction software, it'll be 29 years in October.
29.
Pretty much right out of school.
And what did you start with? Like, what was the first construction software experience you had?
It was with the Timberline. You know, the just had come out in Windows, and learned that, picked that up. Mm-hmm. Looking back at it, I always kind of joke. Pretty much my whole life has been one of the classes, cost accounting.
So as you went from the Sage 300, basically on-prem or hosted type software, to now Sage Intacct, like, what were your first thoughts about that?
I think, like most, even customers and clients, is number one, does it have what we need or what the industry needs? It's, hey, this is great. It looks awesome. It's, it's web-based. It's all the latest technologies, but, is it gonna have what it needs on a day-to-day basis so people can do their jobs in this industry? And I think that was my first.
We have to touch on, because you've been such a huge part of it, is the Bangert deployment system. I mean, you've been instrumental in building that system out. Why it's so much different than the way you did it for 20 plus years in the past?
It really gave us the ability to provide the tools to the customer the right way.
Yeah.
It's not, okay, well, this is going to take me 20 hours to do. I know this. Is there a quicker solution? Here's how we can get that information in the deployment program so the customer can make the decision on how they want to go with it, with our guidance. Mm-hmm. And, it gives us that ability. And it also frees up our time from a consultant's point of view. I mean, I'd be more than happy to show somebody how to enter an AP bill all day long. But where before it's, all right, let's just get the software functional, and we never get to the good stuff. I like to call it, you gotta walk before you can run.
So, when you're thinking about, Sage Intacct construction and deployment and all that, if you were talking to one of those, longtime customers that you've built a relationship with, kind of what would your advice be to them?
Number one, you want to get into the weeds. You want to look at it and make sure, hey, this is going to do what I need it to do. We find that a lot too, where there's a lot of stuff that, even though they're using a product, like 300 or something, there's a lot of stuff people are doing offline.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's a lot of hours being spent on things they don't realize they're spending the hours on. And hey, you're doing that here. Well, you could just upload that file now, right? The import is so easy. Sure. Just take that Excel file and just upload it, or something like that.
Would you ever go back to the old way of doing it?
No. No. I consider it life-changing. It is, I do sit back and like, man, I wish we'd done this sooner. I have those thoughts all the time. It's exciting.
Well, that's coming from 29 years of experience with Sage-specific construction software. So that's worth considering, obviously. Yeah. The voice of experience and knowledge here.
Come have some fun. I feel very lucky. So it's looking forward to the future.
Great. Me too. Well, hey, thanks everybody for watching, and we'd love to have you on one of our deployment processes, and check out the rest of our videos from Mike on YouTube.
Sounds great. See you soon.